Hi, I'm at the World Series of Poker Europe at the 10K buy-in heads-up event. I'm with Phil Hellmuth. So you just won your match. How did it go?
It was a good match. I mean, the guy, he played me really well, Terry, and he played good poker. Hey Terry, what's your last name? How do I pronounce it? So Terry Arugdar played a really good match, and I almost lost all my chips. I went crazy with ace-8 of spades. I limped on the button. He raised it. I raised it 1,000 more. He raised it 2,000 more, and I called. Way overplayed it, and it came Queen Jack 3 with 2 spades. So he bet 3,500. I called. On the turn, the 3 paired. He bet 6,000. I called, and the river. He had the ace. He bet 10,000. I almost called him with ace high. It was just, but I just think I was way out of whack that hand. And then, so now I was a little shorter.
Right.
I had 16,000, but it made me come over the top of him more and try to steal a lot of pots.
Right.
And then I made a full house and took the lead. And then I bluffed off another 10,000. And then I really started playing good. Every time I made a move, it worked. And then the final hand was sweet for me. I raised. The blinds were 3 and 6. I made it 2,400 to go with 4 or 5 hearts, and like 150% raise.
Right.
So he called 1,800 more into the $1,200 pot with ace-8 offsuit. It came 4, 5, 6. So he checked. I bet 4,900, and he moved me in for like 20,000. I snap called him, and he had ace-8 offsuit. So I was in really good shape. But they turned an 8 just to make it exciting.
Something to
So
sweat.
yeah, it was fun. Good match.
Excellent. Now, do you think in a tournament like this, you have a lot of online players, kids that are playing high stakes heads up? Do you think they have an edge coming into this?
I mean, they have an edge because they play all the time and they play lots of hands. So absolutely. But we have an edge. The real tournament players have an edge because we can read them. And reads will always beat a strategy if you're sharp. And so, let's see if I can read my next opponent. Or actually, I drew Ramaswamy as my next opponent, so it's a real world player there, and he's just tough heads up. He has a sense, so I'm gonna have to bring my best game to beat him.
Now, do you find that the internet players have more? You can read more off of them than the old tournament players?
And by the way, McLean Carr, see McLean? Come over here, McLean. And McLean, who won the WPT Bay 101, that I was at the final 6 with him, but sadly I took a bad beat. He drew Elke, and Elke did what?
He pulled a no-show, so I guess he was still in France somewhere having a good time, but maybe next heads up, Elke. So.
So you basically got a bye.
Yeah, I got the backdoor bye, which was kind of the coolest one, because you expect to have like a really tough match. They're like, actually, go ahead and take a walk. Come back in a few hours. So that was cool.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on that.
Well, thanks. I was looking forward to playing, but okay.
Backdoor bye, baby!
Yeah.
Who did you draw next round? Do you know already?
It's either going to be Nick Schulman or Peter Jennett.
Wow, so...
Jetton, I think. I don't know.
You know who else won his match? Huck Seed. He has the best record in the history of the NBC Heads Up Championships. Actually,
I've seen that.
My record's not so bad either. I'm like 3rd or 4th place, but it's pretty phenomenal.
So how did your match go?
All he does is
match?
win. All he
Well,
does
I actually
is win.
played,
All he does is win.
I played Vanessa Russo, who I beat in the finals of the last year's NBC Heads Up for the championship. So we had a lot of history, and she was a little scared of me, I think, because I pounded her so badly in the NBC Heads Up. But
So it went well.
it went okay.
You know who you play next?
Quick knockout. Next I play Joel Nordqvist, a Swedish player. Do you know who that is?
No, I drew Ramaswamy. I know who that is.
So do you think the Norwegian player, do we think it's an internet player?
I've been searching around for someone who knows him. I'm going to find someone and do some homework.
Excellent, good plan. Well, I'm surrounded by poker players right now.
We're out of here right now, but we'll be back in 3 hours for round
All right.
2, baby.